Hello, good people, once again, with the 2457. And what I'm about to say here also applies to the 2557. One thing that I like to do on this specific generation of model, and I'll show it just by going to a location. There we go.
When possible, make a U-turn.
See that right there? Let me just mute this first. Okay, that. Very nice, very legible speed limit, which is not how this thing comes configured ordinarily when you choose the United States locale. Now on the 2497, 2597 and up, the way to get this is that you go to volume and you go and press the top right corner and hold it for a few seconds. Now ordinarily what you would see right about here or on the second page is configuration and settings, in which you can go in there and then afterward select Australia instead. But where is it in here? Well, it's rather buried, but it is here, so I wanted to show that. And then I'm going to simulate, well actually I won't simulate, I'll just outright show you what happens and what you must do after you select a different locale, because there are a few steps, but it's nothing too crazy. But anyway, for the moment I will switch this back to the United States locale. Now in this one, it's developer info, and then down, 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 right there, change locale. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that crap on the screen. Go down to United States. Oop, passed it. Yep, there we go. And it will reboot, that's normal. And we wait just a little bit. All right. And let me just switch this over. Well, first I'm gonna go turn on the GPS simulator. And after that, see where it shows me on the map. In the middle of nowhere, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and yeah, I've got to do an address here. So what I'm doing is an address. Actually, I'll do one better. Just do cities. It still thinks I'm in Australia. That's not good. Well, that's okay, because I will set this to back to Texas, 9,000, well, 8,600 miles away. And the reason I set the GPS simulator so I can do a set location like that. Oh, it goes right back to day mode. There we go. And now I'm actually seeing stuff. Okay. Now, if I were... Actually, let me do this. I'm just going to purposely pick that road right there. And set my location. I'm doing this for a reason, which you'll see in just a second. Okay, category, restaurant, browse. I'm just going to pick a location just to show this to you. Okay. Yeah. See how small that is? That is what happens when you have the United States locale selected. Now on camera this doesn't look too bad, but on especially on a 4.3 inch model, or even on the 5-inch model for the 2557, yeah, too small. Too small. We want it to be about this size, which we get if we switch over to the Australia locale. So stop, volume, press and hold top right. And this is the process for the 2457 and 2557. Developer info, down, 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 change, press and hold up until it gets to Australia. Yep, save. It reboots itself, just like that. All we really have to do here is change two things. The units and what was the other one? Oh, the language, yeah. Language and units used, which is not really too big of a deal. Okay. So it thinks I'm in Australia again. Okay. Well, first I go to settings, navigation, turn the GPS simulator on to do that first. And because I have, oh yeah, I can do that. Instead of having to search around, I can go where to. It relabels it to history. Actually, no, before we do that, because notice the wording is a little different. Personalized history favorites with the U. So, but anyway, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, I go to settings, down, 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 and yeah, language and keyboard. Do the text language first to American English. It will by default choose the American voice that is not text to speech. Change that to Samantha. We're done here. Go to units and time. Okay, it did keep 12 hour in miles. Okay, that's good. In the position format, good. It kept decimal degrees. That's what I wanted. Now, when I go to where to, that's the wording I am used to as an American user. So I've had shortcut, recent, categories. Instead of favorites, it's called saved. So recent, and we'll go back. Set location. Should change over to day. At least I would hope so. It may take a second for it. Oh, it's thinking about it. The brightness changed. There we go. All right. And now, just go to this location. Oh, actually, wait, I gotta wait. Let's do this instead. Yeah, I went here, info, set, and then I went there. Yeah, that's what I did. There we go. There we are. Nice. Much more legible. I can assure you this is much, okay, not quite as big as this, but still way better. And yes, this does translate over to the portrait mode. There we are. Looking good. Let me get rid of this. Get out of there. All right. Yeah. All right, we're looking good. So, if you do have one of these 2457, 2557 models, yeah, you can do it. You can switch over and get that better speed limit display. Just, it's in a different spot. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one other thing I have to show. Let me stop that route first. Set it back to landscape. An additional benefit is that when you do an address search, did I hit there we go. I can now search by postal code, which in the United States is the zip code. You don't get this with the United States locale search But you do with the Australia locale search, even though it's in the United States. So yeah, now you can search by zip code, city, or state or country. You get it all. Fantastic. See y'all later.